Hi guys, so today we are going to be looking at our characters again. So we've been looking at our character traits, which are what our character looks like, our external traits, and our internal traits, or what the character or who the character is on the inside. We've also been looking at how our characters' emotions change throughout stories, and we're going to continue to analyze or look at our characters. We're going to be comparing characters. We are going to be Today we are going to be looking at how characters change throughout the story. So thinking about your day to day, you don't stay the same emotion all day long. If you wake up and you're tired, you're not tired all day long. Or if you wake up and you're hungry, you're not hungry all day long. So we change throughout the day. You might be sad when you're in the middle of a math test, but then we go out for recess and your emotions and your feelings change to excited and happy. So we're going to take a look at the worst best friend, and we are going to see how one particular character changes. And I want you to keep your eye on this character right here. Mike and Conrad and Mike were best friends. High five, knuckle, clap, shoulder tap, stomp, snap. Mike and Conrad and Mike ate together, read together, played together, kickball, basketball, dodgeball, tag, and then one day, the principal popped in. Beside him stood a boy, a big boy. Hello, class. This is Victor. He is new. Hey, called Victor. Hey, called the class. Hey, called Conrad above them all. Come sit with us. So Mike and Conrad and Mike, the best friends, made room for Victor at their table. During recess, Victor yacked and bragged and blabbed. See, I have a medal for every sport. Wow, said Conrad. Mike said, Come on, let's play. Let's stay, said Conrad. He is awesome. Victor yacked and bragged and blabbed some more. Mike walked away. The next day, it was Conrad and Victor, Victor and Conrad. They walked together, ate together, played together. No room for Mike. What happened to Mike's best friend? Just like that, Conrad had become the worst best friend. Mike could not decide. Was he sad? Was he mad? What was he to do? That afternoon, Mike zoomed from the room. He hit the playground. Zip, zap, zip. Hey, who wants to play? Mike called, the kickball in his hand. Victor yelled, I'm captain of the red team. Who wants to win? Mike steamed. That boy was new. He took Mike's friend, Mike's best friend, and called out captain first? Well, I'm captain of the blue team, Mike yelled back. They chose up sides. Mike picked a kid, then Victor picked a big kid. Mike picked a kid, then Victor picked a big kid. No one picked Conrad. Back and forth the captains went. Hey, Victor, whispered Conrad. What about me? Look, pal, Victor blasted. I want to win. Big kids, wow, they can pow the ball right out of sight. You're not big. Mike watched his friend, his worst best friend, slump against the fence. No fair, thought Mike. How could Victor do that? Then Mike said, I choose Conrad. Me? Asked Conrad. You, said Mike. Play ball. The teams warmed up. The game began. Pitch, kick, run, catch. 3 times the red team snatched that ball. You're out. We're up, yelled Victor from the field. The blue team pitched and ran and jumped, but that ball whizzed past so fast and high, Mike's blue team could not reach. And one by one, the big kids rammed and slammed that ball clear out of sight. Each inning was the same. We won! We won! Crowed Victor. From home plate, he danced a victory dance. Conrad looked at Victor. Conrad looked at Mike. And to his friend, his true blue friend, he said, "Thanks for picking me." Mike tossed the ball against the wall. "I've been the worst best friend," said Conrad. "The worst friend," said Mike. Conrad hung his head. "Still friends?" he asked. Mike bounced the ball. He spun the ball. He gave the ball a big kick. "Okay," Mike said. "Let's play." So Mike and Conrad and Mike were best friends again. High five, knuckle clap, shoulder tap, stomp, snap. The end. So I want us to take a look at Conrad as a character. So Conrad is right here. So Mike and Conrad were friends. And I want you guys to think about how he changes from the beginning to the middle of the book and then back at the end of the book. So we can talk about how in the beginning of the book, Conrad and Mike were best friends. They did everything together. They ate lunch together. They had their high fives. They played sports together. They were best friends. So in the beginning, I would say that he was a good friend. Conrad was a good friend to Mike in the beginning. In the middle of the book, though, Victor comes in. And what happens with Victor? Victor kind of takes over. And Victor and Conrad are really good friends. So in the middle, I would say that Conrad is not a good friend. And he is now changing friends to be friendly with Victor. But at the end, we know that he comes back and he is a good friend. And now, throughout this book, even though it's just simple changes from being a good friend to not being a good friend to then being a good friend, our characters did change a lot in the book. And we can also learn from those characters about how to be a good friend and what it takes to be a good friend and to include everyone in our group of friends. So what you are going to do today, you are going to listen to The Recess Queen, which is one of my favorite books. I wish I could have read it to you. But you're going to listen to it, and I want you to think of the character Mean Jean. Now, Mean Jean in that book changes a lot from the beginning to the middle and then to the end of the book. So I want you to really take note and think, how does she change? Then you're going to glue your beginning, middle, and end graphic organizer, your piece of paper, into your notebook. I'll have a picture so that you can see it. And I want you to tell me, you can draw with pictures and write with words, how she is in the beginning of the book, how she then changes to the middle of the book, and then how she changes to the end of the book. And that is going to be your reading for the day. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy the book.